What is going on, everybody? This is Anarchy, and I am back for another StarCraft 2 commentary. It has been a very long time, but I'm here. I had some free time today, so I figured I'd give it a shot, see if I can get caught back up on my casting skills here. So we have a Protoss versus Terran on Shakur's Plateau. On the bottom left, we have our blue Terran, Damda. And on the top right, we have our red Protoss player, Dingo. Now, this replay was user submitted, but of course I'm not going to tell you who submitted it, because in that event you would probably kind of figure out who wins. But I was told there's some pretty cool strategies here, so we will see if we see anything out of the ordinary here. So we have the basic standard, our supply depot going down, our pylons going forward, so you can set up for a nice force shed and span build. And the Shakur's map, they're spawning cross, so they're not close by air, which is a good thing for any Protoss and Terran player. We are at 11 supply, and 11 out of 18, 11 out of 19, so nothing early here. We've got the Pro dropping first gateway down at 11, a little early, you can see that at 18, and our barracks is going down on the Terran side at 12. Now, it's been a while since I've casted, guys, and I put some stuff up on Reddit. And Angry Kittens from R Cast It is the one that kind of talked me back into getting into casting. So if I'm a little rusty, I apologize. I haven't done this in about a year. I did cast a tournament that I hosted, but unfortunately those files were lost. I forgot to save them on Twitch, and they are gone forever. But that's the only casting I've done in like the last year. Alright, so we have our gas down for a Protoss player at 14. He's going to saturate that immediately using his chrono boost to get out those extra probes. And we have a gas down for the Terran as well. As soon as that barracks completed, actually, so he did not go for his orbital just yet. There we go, there goes the orbital. He had that extra SCV in there, pumped out the orbital. Now, the blue Terran is obviously not up to speed with Blizzard maps. He is checking close spawn, which you can't actually spawn. It's kind of a little bit of extra wasted scouting time here. And our Protoss player is definitely setting up for that Forge FE type style, but he doesn't have the Forge. He went Gateway Core, which is interesting because unless he's going to wall off with totally buildings, he's not going to have any cannons to stop any type of early pressure. He is on 2 gas. He's chrono boosting. He was supply block there for a second, but he caught that up. Perfect timing on there. Second barracks going down for our Terran player. So it looks, I mean, nothing out of the ordinary here. He is still on 1 gas, so it doesn't look like it's going to be any type of Banshee play. Maybe some type of early Marine Hellion push. The SCV is in the base now, so he's going to see exactly what's going on. He's going to see 2 fully saturated gas geysers, as well as a Nexus with 100% chrono boost, which is interesting. So he's definitely saving that up for something. 2 more gates coming down, and this wall is definitely not completed. There is a path right here. Will he block that off completely or not? We will see. SCV deciding to stay in, trying to get as much intel as he can. Meanwhile, we got the Marines looking around for a proxy pylon, in case there's any type of warp and shenanigans. And we have our Protoss player checking close to air, which is not where the Terran player is. Stim on the way. Got a Marauder out. Still pumping SCVs. And looks like he's going to go for an expansion, which is definitely safe against what he's scouting. No chrono boost going down on warp gate. And we have an early Stargate. Interesting. Early Stargate with full chrono boost. So you may be pushing out some maybe early Void Ray Phoenix pressure, or could be something more tricky than that. It'll be interesting to see. He's getting some sentries, some stalkers out. So at least he's getting somewhat of a ground-based army to defend this little choke here. And our Terran player is going to expand. And he's setting up a little supply depot wall. More than likely will be followed with a bunker. Put some of these Marines in just so they're a little bit more safe. The Protoss player is about to find the Terran base finally and see what he can see, but he's not really going to get in with these unit stage right here. He may actually see the expansion, but that's probably about all he's going to see. Whoa, okay, I see what he's doing. Alright, so we got an early fleet beacon off of 1 base. So this may be some type of crazy early mothership rush. And that would be explain why he's holding his chrono boost, but he could have definitely used it a lot. He could have replenished 100 times too by now. Probe making his way in, does get taken out. Sees all the bunker, or sees all the barracks rather. Now that Terran player's on 2 gas and almost on 2 base. Second base is now done. Probably convert that straight to an orbital. There's no reason to go planetary on your natural. Warp gate research almost finished. Looting is done, and here we go. It is a mothership rush. Okay. So the mothership's on the way. It's going to be able to be chrono boosted about 5 to 6 times. So it'll come out awful fast. I don't think our Terran player is at all going to suspect this. Unless he randomly drops a scan, which would be like the perfect scan would be right around this area, then he can see exactly what's going on. There goes finally the forge. He'll be able to get some cannons up on this, kind of chachi wall he's got going on. We got +1 going down for the Terran player with +1 weapons and armor, and clutch of shells, and stim is already done. So the Terran arm is actually in really good shape. He's got a lot of units here, and there's a decent marauder mix. He's going to go out and look around for some pylons again, maybe make sure the Protoss isn't creeping up on him. Little does he know, the Protoss is not going to move at all. He's just sitting in his base, and he is going to pump out that mothership. Now, his chrono boost is lacking, though. He's still not chronoing. He has 100% energy. He could get that out so much faster, but and his saturation's sketchy. Still needs a few more at that base, and he still hasn't dropped the Nexus yet. So this is truly a one-base mothership rush with this false expansion look. With this wall here, the Terran player is expecting a Nexus there, which is obviously not the case. Combat shields on the way for the Marines. We got +1 weapons on the way, and a Void Ray for the Protoss, and the mothership is about to pop out. Now, the screen's probably going to lag like crazy when this mama comes out. He's finally using that chrono boost, putting out some Void Rays, and it's like Spike that I was talking about. Okay, now, and there's the mothership. Okay. So we have mothership out. Now, depending on this Terran's games, and we got that terrible lag spike, you might think something's up and drop a scan, but I don't know. No idea what league these players are, but I would imagine probably bronze, silver to do like a strategy like this. You're not going to see a mothership rush in a real high-end game. Still no Nexus. Putting down some photon cannons. Now what he's doing with the mothership, let's see if we can get a path in here. Okay, so what he's going to do, he's going to take this mothership all the way around to the back of the base. Most likely do a mass recall right around here and get all those units in. But he's going to have to seriously pump more units. He's undersupplied by 10, so he could definitely do another warping cycle. But he's not really working on ground arming at all. The Void Ray will be there for support as well. We got siege tanks on the way. And it looks like the Terran player's going to push that. That's a scary looking army, especially with the mothership completely out of the way. This mothership rush might just fall apart. If that Terran pushes, while this mothership is way far away, then the mothership will really be worthless. The vortex he won't have, and if he does a mass recall, he'll have to do it here, which is not going to help him. So there goes the scan. Terran player definitely sees he has more than enough to take this out. He's going to move in. He's going to send 2 groups. And things are looking kind of grim for our Protoss player right now. If he holds this, he's going to need sentries with a lot of force. He does have that, though. He does have tons of sentry energy because he hasn't used them at all. So here we go. Here comes the engagement. Let's see what happens here. Will he use his force fields right, or will he jack this all up? There we go. Marauders engagement. Skin goes down. He's going to take out the cannon, no problem. There goes the force fields, cutting off the army. Marauders are just out of range, and the Protoss player is actually holding this off with the use of good force fields, and those stalkers being slightly behind. Now these gateways are still providing a really nice wall, but he is eventually going to run out of units unless he does another warp. Now air weapons is about to finish. Here comes that other weapon I was talking about. Hopefully he can hold this off. It looks like he will hold this off. Nexus is about to complete, and there goes the Terran army. He's going to stim and run like hell. Meanwhile, we've got this mama ship right behind this Terran. I see no detection at all other than scans. This will be pretty interesting. Now, does he... no, there's no way that's in range. Let's just double check to see. but he does not see it at all. Okay, so it's definitely out of range. So we'll catch him by surprise. What does he have back home? He's got some Marines. The Marauders are going to be useless, and he has no anti-air. He has the engineering bay, but he doesn't have any turrets at all. So it's basically going to come down to just Marines. But, okay, here we go. Mothership moving in. Full energy. He can vortex or he can mass recall. Is the Terran responding? Here he comes. Here comes the response for the Terran. There's the mass recall, bringing in all his army behind enemy lines. Here comes the Marauders. But as long as that Mothership stays out of range, Void Ray coming in. Mothership's taking some damage, but it's still got a lot of shields left. Void Ray doing a ton of damage. Every unit is cloaked. The Vortex is definitely helping out here. If we can drop that Orbital before the Vortex pops out, he won't have the scan. Orbital is burning, but I see no units that can attack air. So I think this game is pretty much over. Terran's going to lift up his base and try and hightail out here, but he's got fully charged Void Ray shooting him down. Mothership is kicking butt, keeping everything close. Here comes the last ditch effort by a handful of Marines. The Marines can't do anything as long as that Mothership is still there. And it looks like our Terran player is dead. The only air units he has are medevacs, which do not hurt Motherships. Somehow kamikaze them into it, which is not possible. And, yeah, here you go. I mean, those are going to go down quick. The Terran player is just screwed right now. He has nothing. There goes the scan, but there's no units to do anything with it. Probably using that scan to see if he even has a chance of help. And there we go. Donda leaves the game. No GG. And there you go. The Mothership Rush. Played very well by Dingo. That was actually really cool. That's really all I got to say. So guys, I know it's been a while. I really want to get back into this thing. Let me know what you think. YouTube.com/AnarchySC2. Twitter.com/AnarchySC2. Let me know what you think. If you like my casts, I know I'm rusty. Don't get me wrong. If you watch some of my older videos when I was doing it full time, I was definitely a lot better. I've been watching the game and following the game. I just haven't been casting. So anyway, let me know what you think. I'll throw this up on Reddit as well. And that's about it. So guys, thank you. Subscribe to YouTube, and hopefully I'll be popping out some more videos soon. Have a nice day.